Good evening, Rabotai. So we were speaking about yesterday about Mitzrayim and how the Jewish people stood out from the Egyptians. For this, they kept their names. But another reason that they stood out is they didn't change their clothing. They didn't change the way they looked. As the Gemara tells us, there is a sur for a Jew to get a haircut like a goy. Part of looking like a Jew is the way we dress and the way we get a haircut. Rashi said, the Gemara says it's a sur for a Jew to have a blorit. What's the blorit? This is a goyish haircut, goyish style haircut. So what is that? What is that haircut? So Rashi says there's two ways. Either they have the hair long, they leave the hair like a mullet, they leave the hair very long in the back, or he says they used to go do what do we call today undercut, where you go and you shave the side and you leave the top very long. So this is either of these two ways is considered following the ways of goyim and having a goyish haircut. The Rambam, he learns in the laws of Avodah Zarah a little bit almost similar, and he says that the same idea of leaving the hair on top long and then the side short is considered blurit. Now, growing out the hair in general, Siman Kufayin Het Shulchan Aruch says that a person shouldn't grow out his hair in general. The Bah, the Shach, the Taz, they all learn that growing out your hair, even if you don't make the other side short, just growing out your hair. Sometimes they call it a chop. They call it where you grow out the hair long on top and the front. He says that is also a sur. He says the Shulchan Aruch. This is also doing it following the ways of goyim. All these hairstyles we get it from the goyim. Now he says so therefore comes out that according to fulfill all the opinions, not to get a haircut shaved on the side, long on top, not to grow out hair long like a woman, and also not to grow out hair just short on the sides but in the front very long. So all these types of haircuts are considered goyish haircuts according to many different opinions. Now, even though there is an argument in the matter, and Yechavedat Chelek Bet, or Ovadia writes, there's many different opinions about this matter, but a person wants to fulfill all the opinions, he should avoid those three types of haircuts. Now, a person shouldn't think that only dressing like that and only having haircuts like that is beautiful. There's many permitted types of hairstyles, and only because we see other people doing it, we think we have to do it also. A person has to take pride in looking like a Jew, and this is part of looking like a Jew, having a Jewish haircut. Now, a lot of times, according to Kabbalah, having long hair can be dinim. A lot of the poskim say that having a lot of hair brings anxiety and doubts, and brings tumah to a person, haz v'shalom. So that's another reason why to have long hair is to be avoided. And besides for the fact there's a mahalok between the Rosh and the Rashba, when you put tefillin, and you put tefillin on your hair. So if you have a lot of hair, is it considered hatzitza? Is it considered you put tefillin on your head or not? Because your hair, sometimes the people who have long hair and they have slick back hair, the tefillin is not on their skull, the tefillin is on their hair, and it's on their hair. Is the hair considered that you put on tefillin when you put it on the hair? So it's an argument between the Rosh and the Rashba, and Rav Ovadia says at the end of the day there's a double doubt to permit it, but it's not the best thing to do. Why should you rely on mahloket and doubt in order to fulfill the mitzvah of tefillin properly? So therefore, a person should try to have a nice, clean, modest, short haircut in order to fulfill all the opinions, and it's part of looking like a Jew. We shouldn't be looking to them and say, oh, they do, so therefore I want to do also. A person has to do what the Torah says and what's right. There's a person, an anecdote, a person who came to the doctor. He said, doctor, my eye is hurting. And he said to him, what's the problem? Every morning I wake up, my eye is hurting. Only this one. He says, well, what do you do in the morning? He says, I get up, I make a coffee, and I drink, and after all of a sudden my eye starts hurting. He's thinking, the doctor's thinking, and he said, you know what? I know why your eye is hurting. He says, do you take out the spoon every day? He says, no, I don't take out the spoon. I drink with the spoon. He says, this is why your eye is hurting. Every single day you stab your eye with the spoon. So therefore, a person has to realize sometimes we think that everybody else did something else wrong. Oh, why is this happening? Why is it happening to me? First, check yourself. Make sure you did everything right, and then you can ask Hashem, why is this happening to me? Baruch Na'olam.